Hi everyone, and welcome to this series on Make Export Ads Work. My name's Martin McAndrew, and I'm the director here at Blue Thirst, and we are experts in international digital marketing and international SEO. We are Google Premier partners, we are Bing partners, and we are also Microsoft certified. This is part of a 10-part series where we look at the UK's 10 largest export partners outside of the EU, and we look at the opportunities for British businesses to export to these partners. So if you're a British business looking at opportunities after Brexit, do subscribe to our channel and check out the other videos. So what we can see, trade with Australia has increased from 2019, which is the earliest data set we could get, to 2019, which is the latest data set that's been released. It's grown from approximately £4,000 million to just under £12,000 million in that time period. Now, Great.gov says that Australia is the 14th largest economy in the world, according to the IMF's 2019 dataset. The Australian market is very similar to the UK's. So if your product or service is successful here, you're likely to be successful there, they quote. So they also rank Australia as the 14th easiest country to do business with. Their currency is the Australian dollar. Their business language is in English. Their GDP per capita is slightly higher than the UK at 56,350 versus the IMF saying the UK is $42,560. In 2019, they had a 1.8% economic growth, and they are, of course, a little bit ahead of the UK market at GMT plus 10 hours. We got a data set looking at Australia's imports from the United Kingdom. We were able to compare that to the United Kingdom's exports to the world, and also what Australia imports from the world. Now, we have got the full data set, and we will put a link to that in the video description. But what this table basically shows us is the most important categories of export from the UK to Australia. So it's things like machinery, mechanical appliances, nuclear reactors, boilers and parts. So these are all standard category codes. So it would be worth reviewing this data set. And if your business is one of the key categories that the UK exports to Australia, this might be a new country that is worth potentially exploring as an export partner. The other way that we looked at the data was to see which categories does Australia import from the world, and where has UK not really got a good percentage of those imports. So these are potential opportunities where the Australian government imports these products, but the UK is not the preferred importer. So again, we'll put the full data file on a link in the description, but it's worth going through this document and just seeing that if you are in one of these sectors, does Australia represent an opportunity for export because they want the product, because they're importing it, but they're just not importing it from the UK. If we look at StatCounter's data on the dominance of search engines in Australia, we can clearly see that there is only one winner. Facebook dominates the market with over 90% share. So this would be the search engine of choice if you're going to run ads to consumers in this marketplace. Social is not quite so clear cut. Facebook is the clear winner, although it was in decline in early 2020. But something strange happened in April where Twitter has taken quite a bit of a hit, but Facebook managed to capitalize on this and has grown back up to almost 70% dominance in this market. So if I was going to be marketing in this country, the two channels that I would use would be Google's portfolio of products. So that's your Google text ads, your YouTube, those sorts of channels, and also Facebook. So if you're considering Australia as a potential export market, the first thing to do is to start doing your research. Blue Thirst can be commissioned during this research phase to show you how many people are searching for your particular products in this market. We can also show you data on the competitive competitiveness of the market, either from an organic perspective, so that's the organic listings on Google. What would it take to get you into visible positions organically on search engines? But more likely, we can show you the costs involved in running paid campaigns on Google, so getting text ads live for people searching for those products in that market. Also, if you're looking to use social channels to reach audiences, we can give you full media plans on the costs to get your service or product in front of an audience on channels like Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. We hope that you've enjoyed this video on how to make export ads work. There are 9 other episodes where we look at each of the UK's top 10 non-EU export partners. They're live on our YouTube channel now, so check them out. If you're considering exporting or selling your products or services in a new geographical market, you can contact me at bluethirst.co.uk. I'm Martin McAndrew, and you've been watching the Blue Thirst series, Make Export Ads Work.